Astronomers have found an Earth-sized planet that may seem promising at first glance, but hides a serious temperature problem.
Located about 146 light-years away, this world, called HD 137010b, orbits a star similar to our Sun, although slightly cooler and less bright.
It completes an orbit around the star in approximately 1 year, a time very similar to that of Earth, and is positioned near the outer edge of the so-called habitable zone, that range of distance where, in theory, water could exist in liquid form on the surface, provided the planet has a suitable atmosphere. The discovery was made from old data from NASA's Kepler space telescope, in the phase known as the K2 mission. Scientists detected a single transit, that is, a passage of the planet in front of the star, creating a small eclipse. Based on the duration of this event, about 10 hours, they calculated the orbital period and estimated the planet's characteristics. For now, it is considered only a candidate. Because ideally, confirmation would be achieved by observing the transit repeat multiple times, something difficult due to its long orbit. Future telescopes like TESS or Cheops could help in this verification. What makes this planet especially interesting is that, if confirmed, it would be one of the rare examples of a rocky world almost the size of Earth, with an annual orbit, transiting a relatively nearby solar-type star. This would facilitate more detailed studies in the future, but there is a major drawback. Despite being in the habitable zone, the planet receives less than a third of the energy that Earth gets from the Sun. The host star, being weaker, does not heat this distant world sufficiently. As a result, surface temperatures could be extremely low, around -68 degrees Celsius on average, possibly even colder than those of Mars, which averages around -65 degrees Celsius globally.
Researchers modeled different atmospheric scenarios and concluded that there is about a 40% chance that the planet is in the most conservative habitable zone and 51% in the most optimistic version. If it had an atmosphere rich in carbon dioxide, much more than ours, it could retain enough heat to have milder conditions, perhaps even allowing liquid water in some places. On the other hand, there is about a 50% probability that it will be completely outside the habitable zone, being a world too cold for life as we know it. This discovery shows how finding Earth-like planets is not enough. Thermal balance is delicate and depends on many factors, such as the exact type of star and the composition of the atmosphere. While we await confirmations and more data, HD 137010b reminds us that even worlds in the right zone can face extreme and challenging conditions.